The game updated, Nando. He actually updated.
Updated what, dude? What are you talking about?
It was Brookhaven, Nando. Brookhaven has been updated. This is the update of the stadium.
What? But it's not today, no.
Huh, no?
Of course not.
Oh, I thought it was today, Nando.
Relax, let me explain to you. That's right, soon our Brookhaven will have another update, guys. And as you can see, it seems like they're calling this the soccer stadium update. As you can see in this image that is kind of blurred there, we can clearly see a soccer stadium for playing soccer.
But Nando, where is this stadium going to be?
That's what we're going to find out. Hop in my car.
Wow, I'm really curious to know where this stadium will be located. Did you know I'm a huge soccer fan?
Chill out, Zap. We'll figure this out now. If we evaluate this image of the new stadium, well, we can notice that in the background there is a dog tree and a lighter tree in the front. Where could that place be? We really need to find out exactly where that's going to be.
I wonder if there is a chance that something will be built where the old soccer field inside the school used to be.
That's true. There's a good chance they might just improve this soccer field. It would make sense. But I don't know, huh? It doesn't make much sense to have a football stadium next to the school.
True, I agree. Not to mention that the stadium in the photo looks much bigger than this one. I think it wouldn't fit in here.
It's true, guys. Check it out. Imagine a stadium right here. It really wouldn't fit. And do you remember the two trees right there in the corner of the picture? Yeah, we have to see if there would be any angle that those trees would be at. They should be the dog tree and the light tree in front, but after observing, apparently it's not here. Alright, no messing around. Let's get in the car and find where the stadium would be.
It's true. We really need to find this stadium soon.
And soon, we ourselves will also create our own stadium here inside Brookhaven.
Boy, here's an idea. What if the owners of Brookhaven remove the solar panels and put the stadium here?
But this is pretty old. Why would they remove it?
Look, Nando, I don't know, but I have a theory. You see there's a hole here?
There's a hole here? A hole I never saw.
Nando, this hole extends to this corner here, and it goes all the way to the other side here.
Wow, I had never noticed that before. And indeed, the hole goes quite far. Look where Zappy is at. It is a good theory. But why would a stadium be next to the nuclear power plant, Zappy?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, imagine someone kicks the ball and it falls inside the nuclear plant.
Imagine if the ball falls into the nuclear reactor. Wow, what a problem that would cause.
Yes, everything would explode. Zappy, I have a different theory from yours.
Is that so? What is it?
My theory is that there's a chance this stadium might actually end up being a mansion. Just like these houses here.
It is really a good theory. I think the stadium would fit in place of a mansion.
For example, look at this house here. It's really huge. Imagine the stadium in place of all this.
It's true. This house here is quite spacious. Surely it would be very easy to fit a stadium here. Oh, but tell me, where is the safe in this house that I have never seen?
Relax, my friend. You're going to learn now. Zappy, the only thing you need to do to find the safe is actually just sit here on this stool. Sit right there.
Okay, what should I do now?
After you sit down, a kind of secret passage will open right here behind you, my friend. But it can't take too long, okay? Get up from there and sit down again.
I sat down.
So in that case, the secret passage must have opened after that. Maybe we should sit over there instead. That's it. It showed up.
Look, it really did show up, didn't it?
Yeah, my friend. And here is the safe, since you wanted to know so badly.
It is really one of the best hidden safes, but it's already time to talk about the stadium again.
As you can see, I have access to the entire and fully updated map of Brookhaven. And this time, the change we're going to make here in Brookhaven is to put our own incredible stadium. Not only one, I added here in Brookhaven various types of different stadiums. Now it's time to call my friends so we can test all this together. Welcome, Zappy. This here is our new and wonderful soccer Brookhaven.
Look at this, Nando. Even from here, I can already see from afar several stadiums that you put up.
That's right, my friend. We're going to test them and find out which one fits in the next Brookhaven update.
Let's go, Nando. I just want to see which one will be the best.
This first one here, in my opinion, is probably the type of stadium that we will have in this next Brookhaven update.
Look at this, Nando. This stadium here looks pretty cool, huh? And they even have a lot of people playing already. It even came with some partner signs here on this side. Look at that.
Yeah, my friend. Moreover, there are several players here who are clearly playing soccer.
Look, Nando, I won't say this stadium is bad, but actually, I didn't like it much. The whole place is very closed off. It's very small, doesn't look like the stadium at Brookhaven.
Yes, you are right about that. Wait a minute, what just happened to me?
Hey, me too. Where did this white hair of mine come from?
What a strange thing.
Nando, this stadium is affecting us. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Zappy, since you didn't like that stadium, I think you might prefer this one right here.
Look, Nando, this stadium is actually quite spacious. And there is even a ball for us to play with. But let's agree, right? Look at the size of this ball.
Wow, it's true. It's bigger than I am almost.
I won't lie. Look, I didn't really like the bleachers either. Look how pixelated he is. It's not realistic at all. The goal is also not realistic at all. Just look at it. All pixelated too. I'll be honest, Nando, I didn't like the stadium at all.
That is true. The stadium here seems a bit lost. Like he's stuck in the past because he really is quite ugly. Let's go to the next one. This time I'm sure you'll like this stadium here. It is much more open and also much more spacious than any other.
Look at this stadium. It already shows an improvement. It surely is much more spacious, and the goal right there looks much more realistic. The problem for me now is that some bleachers are outside the stadium for some reason. I found that kind of weird.
Wow, is that really true? Looks pretty weird.
Look, Nando, imagine someone trying to watch the game sitting here.
Wow, it's true. What was he gonna see? Only the sky. Wow, and I feel like everything's just scattered. Take a look.
My goodness, Nando. The stands are literally falling apart as you speak.
Yeah, this one definitely won't be in the next update. No! Zappy, welcome to what I can call the most expensive stadium in all of Brookhaven.
Look at that, Nando. Wow, this stadium is certainly wonderful to see.
Yeah, look at this grass, it shines.
Look, the person who built this stadium was definitely very inspired when they did it. Oh, look at the flashes. We can even see that people in the stands are taking pictures.
Oh, really? There are several people there. But wait, aren't these people here a bit strange?
Hey, Nando, I think it is a bunch of cardboard.
Wow, this was all a lie, just to pretend the stadium is full. Actually, there's literally no one here. The stadium is bankrupt.
Oh my god, Nando, I can't believe we were fooled.
This one is the last stadium of all. I really hope you like this, Zappy.
Ah, this stadium better be good, huh? Because the rest of the stadiums, for God's sake.
This stadium here has the benches for the substitutes, so there's room for everyone. And of course, there also has to be a bathroom. So there's this whole part here that gives us access to this place, which I don't really know what it's for.
Look, I think this one should be the locker room for the players, right? Where they come to change and then play the game.
Makes a lot of sense. And on this side here, we have a beautiful soccer field. Seems to be much nicer than the previous one.
Oh, check out this field. It's definitely much more beautiful than the other one. You can already see that the grass is much greener. It is much more spacious, Nando. Look how many people fit.
That's true, but why is there a tree here in the middle?
Strange, but I think someone forgot to cut it before making the field. Look, those stadiums are actually quite good, Nando, but I'm sure the stadium they make for the Brookhaven update will be much better than these.
That's for sure, buddy. Guys, as you already know, we have several props right here in Brookhaven, and among them there are these sports ones. There's even a soccer goal right here. We can put it anywhere. That's what this goalpost looks like in the game.
Wow, this goalpost is really beautiful, but I'm sure that in the update they will also improve that goalpost. You can put a net over it to give it a more rounded appearance. At the moment it's still too square for me.
It's true, my friend. It even looks like it's from Minecraft. And a net for the goal right here would definitely make a big difference.
It would be really cool if they implemented some sort of point system. Imagine being able to kick the ball into the goal and score points. It would be quite fun.
That's true. We already have something similar to this. Here, if we try to play a little basketball, check it out. If we take a basketball and hit right there in the goal, we kind of made a point right over there. Did you see it?
Yes, the game shows how many points you have already scored with the text on your screen. It would be really cool if they put that on a soccer goal too.
Yeah, and besides that, it would be great if they could even improve the physics of the ball. We can already kick it around, but it's definitely not as good as it should be, you know? It's kind of buggy.
Yeah, the ball's physics, it's kind of strange.
Look over there.
The ball is quite difficult to control.
Oh my god, how did the ball get there so fast?
Wow, she left in a hurry, didn't she, Nando? Running after a ball like that in the middle of the field would be very difficult.
This is true, it certainly needs improvement. There's even a bug with this ball here in Brookhaven that almost nobody knows or is aware of.
Really, Nando? What is this bug?
If we take a soccer ball and throw it straight into the public pool, look at what happens.
Did the ball sink?
Yes, and that wasn't supposed to happen, was it?
Yeah, really. A soccer ball was supposed to float, right?
Yeah, like I said, her mechanics are really messed up. It's like she's a stone underwater. Zappy, the physics of these balls are so messed up that if I tell you something, you won't believe it.
Ah, Nando, after what you showed me, I think I believe in everything.
So we can literally fly if we use this basketball here.
What? Fly?
Well, to do that, we would just need to take this fire truck right here. I came here to acquire a plot, but not to build any house. Now just park the truck right here in the lot. Hold the ball in your hand and climb up the truck ladder. There you just literally choose any of the houses available. Check out what happened. Guys, how do do I look?
Oh my god, Nando, this bug is really weird.
Yeah, it's like I'm on the moon floating.
It's literally like you have the exact same gravity as the ball.
Yes, exactly. And the worst part of all this is that if I jump in the water with this glitch, look at what happens. Pay close attention, Zap. You will never see me from now on.
I'm watching. I just want to see.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1. See you later.
Oh my god, Nando, where did you go?
Basically, I was off the map and died. I'm back at the beginning of the game.
Wow, Nando, how did you find such a bizarre bug?
I don't remember, but they certainly need to fix this soon.
I agree, but imagine how cool it would be if they added football team jerseys to the clothing store in Brookhaven.
Just imagine several different teams around here. It would be pretty cool.
Wow, it would be a lot of fun. Even more so if you have the chance to create your own soccer team within the game.
Well, and it wouldn't necessarily have to be here. It could also be right here in the clothing inventory itself, like ready-made clothing items for us to wear. This would be perfect. Guys, leave a lot of likes and subscribe. And please comment below what else you think will come in the next Brookhaven update.